Joining us in the live stream, we welcome you as well to sunny Florida. A reminder, tomorrow night, for the local folks, the doors will open at 6 o'clock sharp. Tickets are still available, Ticketmaster.com, or you can pick them up at the box office here at the USF Sundome. Tomorrow night's action, well, catch the prelims on Spike.com, and then 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central Time, we go live. The broadcast hits MTV2 and Epic's Bellator 72 tomorrow night. Will feature the semifinal round of our Summer Series Light Heavyweight Tournament, the debut of Paul Daley here in Bellator Fighting Championships, and the Welterweight Tournament Final, Baker versus Amoussou. Tomorrow night, you'll catch it all here again. The official start time on MTV2 and Epix, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. The Summer Series 2012, the Light Heavyweight Tournament, again in the semifinal round. They're all looking for that world title shot and the total purse of $100,000 for winning that tournament. My name is Bellator cage announcer Michael Williams. Joining me, as always, here on stage, the lovely ladies from Bellator Fighting Championships, Mercedes and Jade. Joining us momentarily will be the CEO and chairman of Bellator Fighting Championships, Mr. Bjorn Rebney. Tonight's weigh-ins, tomorrow night's action is all under the auspices of the Florida State Athletic Commission. Executive Director presiding is Mr. Thomas Malloy. And now, to bring the fighters to the scale, if you'd please join me in welcoming the fight analyst, one half of the team that'll take you through tomorrow night's Bellator 72. This is Mr. Jimmy Smith.
I hate standing in front of a Bellator girl. That's just wrong. You got to move over. That's the whole reason anybody's here. Great to be back in Florida with Bellator and to get the fighters out here ASAP. This weather, they can cut weight just standing outside. Let's get them out here. First up, the welterweights, 170 pounds. Please welcome Ryan DeRocher. 171-pound limit from Port St. Lucie, Florida. Record of 3-3, 1 KO and 1 submission. He'll be kicking off our night. Don't miss it, Spike.com and Bellator.com. We show all the prelims. Official weight is... Also 170.5 for Ryan DeRocher. And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, please welcome Julien Williams. 2-1 in his young career, both of his victories by submission. Style is boxing and wrestling. 5'10", 29 years old. This fight, 170, will kick off our show. Like I said, don't miss it. Spike.com and Bellator.com. Official weight. 170.25 for Julien Williams. I have our fighters square off in the front. And if it's exciting as the stare down, it's going to be a great fight. Ryan DeRocher versus Julien Williams. Love it when they yell. Next up, the featherweights, 145 pounds. Please welcome to the scale, Matt McCook. From Melbourne, Florida, record of 8-5, 3 KOs, 5 submissions. Every time he wins, it's via finish. Doesn't like going to the distance. 8 wins. 8 finishes, style Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Limits 146. Official weight is 145 on the dot for Matt McCook. And his opponent, all the way from my hometown, Los Angeles, California, please welcome Shanon Slack. I thought I'd get some boos from the Celtics fans, but I didn't get any. Always look for that. Undefeated in his young career, 4-0, a Bellator veteran, standing 5'7". Official weight 145 3/4 for Shanon Slack. Our second fight of the night on Bellator.com and Spike.com. Give it up for Matt McCook and Shanon Slack. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, the welterweights up. Record of 5-2, 2 wins via KO, 3 by submission. He's a finisher with amazing hair. Official weight 170 on the dot for Kenny Moss. Hey, it's his time. He can pose however he wants. His opponent out of Bradenton, Florida. Please welcome Raul Amaya. Record of 9-1, 3 KOs and 6 submissions. Another finisher. Background in freestyle fighting. Official weight 169 and 3/4 for Raul Amaya. We'll have both our fighters square off in the front. Cool hair as well. Please give it up for him. Our third fight of the night, Kenny Moss versus Raul Amaya. Next up, at a catch weight, 178 pounds. Please welcome from San Bernardino, California, Mr. Unbreakable, Bryan Warren. Background in kickboxing. Been on the scene forever in Southern California. You don't fight in Southern California and not know Bryan Warren. Standing 6 feet tall. Catch weight of 178. Official weight is 173.5 for Mr. Unbreakable, Bryan Warren. And his opponent from Orlando, Florida. Please welcome Ben the Killer B Saunders. A 2-time Bellator tournament veteran, known for his razor-sharp elbows and knees. Official weight 177 pounds for Ben Saunders. This fight's going to be a striker's delight. Give it up for him. Bryan Warren versus Ben Saunders, ladies and gentlemen. And our last prelim fight at a catch weight, 150 pounds. Please welcome to the scale from Orlando, Florida, Jason Carapelluci, ladies and gentlemen. Came from the other side. Totally threw me off. A record of 6-2, a background in wrestling. Official weight 149.5 for Jason Carapelluci. And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, please welcome Paul Barrow. A lot of hometown fans here. Record is 4-2. One victory by KO, the other by submission. Official weight 151.25 for Paul Barrow. Out comes the tarp. That means it was a tough cut. And the Bellator girls already turn around. They're professionals. I just stare, personally. Official weight 151 on the dot for Paul Barrow. It's hard to pose and hold your junk at the same time. That is not easy. Give him some credit, folks. Have them square off. Jason, Carapelluci, and Paul Barrow will be our final prelim fight. Give it up for them.
I'll be back.
And to kick off the televised portion of our show, the trilogy, the final fight. Please welcome to the scale from Poway, California, Waachiim, Spiritwolf. The name like that, you gotta fight. Background in wrestling, standing 5'10". This guy brings it every single time. A Bellator veteran, two-time Bellator veteran. Official weight, 170 3/4 for Waachiim, Spiritwolf. Waachiim, step on over here, my man. Got to get the shorts on first. It's always awkward interviewing a guy in his underwear. I'm okay with it, but I'm okay with it. It's all right. I was a fighter too. It's hard, I know how it is. Waachiim, they say, justice delayed is justice denied. You guys have had two controversial fights. How motivated are you to finish this trilogy out in Bellator?
You know what? When somebody takes something that you think is yours, it's all about payback. So I feel like I won the last fight. It was taken from me, and now I'm going to take it back.
And his opponent, please welcome him, Marius Zaromskis. Outstanding record, 17-6, has fought all over the world. Known for his kickboxing skills. He's so excited. Official weight is 171 on the dot for Marius Zaromskis. You fought Waachiim Spiritwolf before. You know how aggressive he is. How much are you looking forward to this fan-friendly fight tomorrow night?
Oh, very exciting. I'm just waiting for tomorrow to finish what I started. Just one day to finish.
They are going to finish it tomorrow night. Waachiim Spiritwolf versus Marius Zaromskis has fight of the night written all over it. Next up, our light heavyweight tournament semifinal. Please welcome first to the scale from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Tim Carpenter. Bellator veteran with an outstanding record, 9-1, known for his jiu-jitsu skills. 205 exactly for Tim Carpenter. Tim, step on up. In the tournament now, you got to answer questions. Tim, you're taking on Travis Vegh, one of the most experienced fighters in all of mixed martial arts, but you said he hasn't fought many fighters like me. Tell us about that.
He's fought a lot of guys, but he hasn't fought someone like me yet, so I'm ready to go.
Is a man of few words. It's all about the fight. Speaking of a few words, please welcome to the scale, Travis Diesel Vegh. He is a monster of a light heavyweight. Record of 67-14. Official weight 206.5 for Travis Vegh. Out comes the tarp. They round. .206 on the dot for Travis Diesel Vegh. A naked interview is even more awkward. It's always difficult every single time I do one of those. Travis, you're one step away from the finals. We don't often see a guy with your experience being this motivated. What are we going to see tomorrow night?
I'm sick of talking about this fight. I'm ready to fight. Tim's ready to fight. Tim's next on the list, and that's the list I'm getting to run through the Bellator light heavyweight tournament. So let's get it going.
You heard him. He's going to get it going. Tim Carpenter versus Travis Diesel Vegh, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not scared to interview many guys. I'm scared to interview Travis Vegh. I don't like being near him when he's angry. Next up, our next light heavyweight tournament semifinal. Please welcome to the scale from Lake Forest, California, Emanuel Newton. Record of 18-6-1, known for his wrestling. Won his last fight via rear naked choke. 204 3/4 for Emanuel Newton. Emanuel, step on back, man. Emanuel, in your last fight, you won via rear naked choke. Great performance, but you said that's not the best I had. I wasn't that prepared. You're going to see the real Emanuel Newton tomorrow night. What are we going to see?
Yeah, I only had 2 weeks notice for that fight, and I hadn't been to the gym. I just been working, trying to support my family, but I've been in the gym a full month now. Made sure my muscular endurance is good this time, and look for some big slams tomorrow, because that's what I'm coming out to show you guys.
And his opponent, all the way from Slovakia, please welcome Attila Vegh. Outstanding record, 26-4-2, 9 knockouts, 11 submissions. Background in Kempo Karate, official weight. 204.5 for Attila Vegh. Attila, you've traveled a long way. Tell us what you're here for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I am here to fight.
That's simple. I love interviewing this guy every single time. Give it up for him. Our last light heavyweight tournament semifinal, Emanuel Newton versus Attila Vegh. And the welterweights, 170 pounds. Please welcome from Kansas City, Missouri, Rudy, Bad News Bears. Official weight, 169.5 for Rudy Bears. You're a veteran. You fought everybody. You fought in every organization. What does it mean to you to spoil the Bellator debut of Paul Daley?
Hey, I'm looking to put on a good fight with Daley. It's going to be fireworks.
You heard it. And speaking of fireworks, somebody who always brings it all the way from Nottingham, England. Please welcome Paul Semtex Daley. Known for his explosive striking, Muay Thai, and kickboxing. Official weight, 170.25 for Paul Semtex Daley. Everybody knows what to expect with a Paul Daley fight. You go for the knockout. You go for the finish. Is anything different tomorrow night?
No. I'm here to knock this motherfucker out. That's it.
You heard it. That's what he's here to do. Give it up for him. Both these guys always look for the knockout. Do not blink in this fight. Rudy Bears versus Paul Semtex Daley. And now the fight we have been waiting for. It's been an outstanding tournament, and it ends tomorrow night. The welterweight tournament championship. Please welcome to the scale from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Bryan the Beast Baker. Outstanding record, 18-3, 8 KOs, 3 submissions. Background in wrestling and jiu-jitsu, extremely well-rounded. His third Bellator tournament, his first one at welterweights. Looked great in the last round, defeating Ben Killa B. Saunders via unanimous decision. Official weight, 169.5 for Bryan the Beast Baker. Bryan, your third Bellator tournament. You've come so close before. How motivated are you to be one fight away from the championship shot you wanted?
Man, let's do this. That's all it is.
I love interviewing these guys. So easy. And his opponent all the way from Paris, France, please welcome Karl Psycho Amoussou. Record of 15-4-2. Always explosive, always dynamic. We have seen that in this tournament. I've covered too many of this guy's fights. Always looking for the knockout. Of course, won by split decision against Dave Rickles, and always great underwear. 170 and a quarter for Karl Psycho Amoussou. Karl, you're one fight away from your championship shot. That's what you've been looking for from the beginning. What is Brian Baker in store for tomorrow?
Brian Baker is a step for me. My only goal is the belt now, and I think we're going to make a great fight. I think he's ready, I am ready, so let's do the job.
You heard it. The job is going to get done. Who will come out victorious? Our welterweight tournament championship, Brian the Beast Baker and Karl Psycho Amoussou. Give it up for him. Thank you so much. I turn it back over to Michael C. Williams. Thank you so much, Tampa, for showing up.
Jimmy, thank you very much. Again, tickets still available. The action-packed the stack card tomorrow night right here at USF Sundome. Tickets available here on site at the box office, or for those that are joining us on the live stream, you can always pick them up at Ticketmaster.com. Again, doors open tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Prelims on Spike.com. Main broadcast, Bellator 72 tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Join us on MTV2 and Epix. We'll see you tomorrow night for Bellator 72.